Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. Today, I am revisiting my routine home maintenance list, and even though these things are still applicable, I do want to rearrange this list a little bit so that they fall by quarters instead of seasons. I also grabbed my farmhouse sticker books just to put a little decor on the page, but I will be rewriting my maintenance lists by quarters. I did go ahead and put a printable together so I didn't have to draw this out every time I wanted to tweak it, and I will provide the printable to you as well. I did make one by season as well as one by quarter, so you can download the one that's more appropriate for you. I will be using the quarterly layout, but either way, you can follow along with me. I will also link the video below where I put my original routine home maintenance page together if you're interested in watching that. I just grabbed my Pilot capless fountain pen as well as one dot tip marker to write down all of the items that I want to tackle each quarter. I am going to put a little bit of decor down on the page. It is completely unnecessary, but I like this sticker book and I like these stickers, so I figured I would go ahead and use them. I'm going to put this little sticker strip up at the top and cut it like it's a banner, and then I'll find some of that greenery to put up at the top as well. I'm thinking maybe I'll put some down at the bottom, but we'll see what it looks like when I get the stickers down at the top. And I should have taken the sticker book off the jump ring, but I was being lazy and thought it would be quicker to leave them hooked together, but I proved myself wrong here. I am going to grab my T-square ruler so that I can make sure that the banner goes straight across on each side of the header. Definitely a tool that's worth its money. I think this ruler was less than $5 and I've had it forever. I will say that the problem with it being completely clear like this is it gets lost on my desk a lot. So I do have two sticker books. I have the classic size and the big size, and I'm just trying to find the stickers with the greenery because that's really all I want to use. I didn't want to use those bright florals. But I just want to keep it simple, and I'm going to put one down on the left side and one down on the right side and call that top area done. Although I really want to finish all of the stickers on that page so that I can remove it. I will go ahead and use these two leaf stickers, and I thought I would try to put that little arch in there, but it is not going to work for me. So I will go ahead and put that back in the sticker book. And I probably should have just left it like it is, but I did go back and grab another one of those sticker strips to put down at the bottom. Then I'll get everything cleaned up and ready to write out the tasks for the quarters. I do think that the majority of the tasks from my previous list will transfer over. I just need them to be by quarter instead of by season. So a lot of the things that are on the spring list will fall into quarter two of the year. So I'll start by moving those things over. And those include hooking up the hoses, cleaning and organizing the garage, and then I have realized that the first thing that I need to do when it's warm enough is to pressure wash the exterior. So I'm going to go ahead and move that from summer to Q2. I will also move the spray with wet and forget over to the second quarter as well. And although I can do these things myself, they may need hired out this year just based upon the schedule. But that is something where at the end or towards the end of the second quarter, if I'm not getting things done, I need to find another way to get them done. And that's either to ask someone else in the household to do them or to hire them out. Then I will go ahead and move over some of the remaining items from spring, and those are to clean the front porch, clean the exterior lighting, put out the front porch furniture, clean the deck, and clean the deck furniture. Then I'm going to skip a line and put the more garden tasks together as a grouping, and those things are clean up the flower beds, mulch, and plant our vegetable garden. I know that we also need to replace the bushes at the front of our house this spring, but I don't put that on my routine home maintenance list. My routine home maintenance list is only for those items that I do year after year. So I've moved most of the items off of my spring list. I will start working on the summer list, and most of the summer list will go into the third quarter. I will rearrange a few things just so that in my mind things are kind of grouped together. So for this third quarter, I will start with driveway maintenance, cleaning out the shed, any shed maintenance that needs to be done, and cleaning the grill. Those things will get moved over from that summer list. I will also add any exterior paint touch-ups to the third quarter. That has been lacking on my to-do list, even though I know that there are some touch-ups that need to be done. And keep in mind, there are only 3 months in a quarter. That gives me about 12 weekends to get all of this done. So, like I said, I'm going to need help to get some of this done, or I'll have to take a day off work or try to incorporate some of the tasks into my weekly home blessing time. And those things that I might be able to incorporate would be to wash the windows and the screens throughout the house and to shampoo the interior carpets. The last two things that I want to make sure to do in the third quarter are to inspect and clean the dryer vents and change the furnace filter. Now that I've moved everything over from summer, let's work on making sure all of the fall tasks made it over to my new sheet. And the things that need to be carried from fall to the fourth quarter are rake and remove leaves from the drains. We do have a sewer drain that gets clogged up right in front of our house that I like to make sure is clean. Put garden and flower beds to bed, which I feel like is a more time intensive process than getting the flower beds and the garden ready in the spring. Put the hoses away, and that needs to be done before the first freeze. Put the porch furniture away and clean and organize the garage for the second time this year. But that includes putting all of the garden things up and away and getting all of those winter items out and staging our boots and the snow shovels and all of that. The other things that I like to do towards the end of the year are to inspect the attic and do any interior paint touch-ups throughout the house. And something that wasn't on my list before but is now is to put up the Christmas decor and take it down. And although it's not necessarily home maintenance, it does take 2 weekends away from tasks that I could be doing elsewhere. So I wanted to make sure to get it on the list. Now to take care of those winter tasks and those few spring tasks that I hadn't moved over yet, and those will go in the first quarter. This list is also going to be very kitchen heavy. There are a lot of tasks that need done around the kitchen, and the first quarter is the perfect time to tackle them. It's too cold to do anything outside. And all of the Christmas baking is done, so I won't turn around and make another mess in the kitchen after just deep cleaning it. So those items for the first quarter are cleaning behind the appliances, cleaning the tops of the cabinets, like up towards the ceiling, those tops, clean inside and outside of the cabinets, clean out the pantry, deep clean the fridge and freezer, deep clean the dishwasher, and deep clean the oven. And you saw that I did just do the oven, but I would like to make that more routine. It has been years since I had cleaned out the oven prior to then, but I do a lot of cooking and baking, and therefore my oven probably should get cleaned out more than once a year, but I'm going to aim for at least once a year. The other two items that I want to make sure make it on this list are changing the smoke detector batteries. We've kind of been replacing them onesie twosie when they're dying, but I need to get in the habit of just replacing them every year so that we don't get that chirp in the middle of the night that wakes us up. And last but not least, one more change of the furnace filter. So I think I've gotten everything moved over from the old list to the new list, and I think this will help me out greatly since I do live my life by quarters now. I am going to get this hole punched and put into my planner. And then, of course, I did not set my hole punch down on the desk and slide the paper all the way in. So I mispunched, and I am not going to redo this whole list. So instead, I'm going to put some washi tape on both sides of the page and repunch it, and it will be fine in my planner with that reinforced edge. I did put the gray on the back and the green on the front because I'm running really low on green, and even though I did order some more, I just did not want to run out on the front because I wanted the green on the front. So I'll get the washi tape cleaned up and then we will repunch those holes and get them into my planner. But again, both of these printables will be linked down below. I'll also link to the first video that I did for my routine home maintenance checklist. Let me know down below if I missed anything on my list. But if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for coming along with me today. Don't forget that Monday's video is action planning for the week. So if you're interested, I hope to see you there. Otherwise, everyone have a great Q2, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.